Howdy, folks. We have a little under 2 months left until Dragalia Lost goes offline for good, which is quite sad. But they gave us a 4th anniversary, and with it they gave us 1200 free diamantium to summon on the Dreams Summon special, which is fantastic. I am very grateful, because I have been buying diamantium, and my initial plan was to buy diamantium the day after the shop closed down, because that's when I got paid. And I thought, when the shop closed down, I was like, wow, I'm up a creek without a paddle. I can't do the Dream Summon, and there's a lot of characters I'd still love to have. But it's not the end of the world. I did get the Dream Summon, like everyone did, and again, I'm very grateful for that. That is awesome. I really wanted all the auspexes. And so I got Sheila, and now I have all the auspexes, and Sheila is awesome. I love Sheila. So that's wonderful. I'm quite happy. I'm quite very happy with that. She plays so much fun. She has after images, and then she mocks her enemies as she hits them about being faster than them. I love it. I love it. She is so cool. But there's a lot of characters I'd still love to get, and I'm still saving up summoning resources for next week, when I don't remember who else is on the banner. I think it may be Gala Zethia, who I already have. I got her at last year's anniversary, shortly after I started playing the game. Gala Alex is who I really, really want. We got a Dream Summon earlier a few months ago, and I got Summer Alex, and I thought, well, at least I've got Summer Alex. I really wanted an Alex alt, because I love Alex. They gave her some more time to shine in the last chapter. That they put her front and center, which again, I am very grateful for that too. But the criticisms about them forgetting about Alex are valid. They did a little bit. I think that their staff got cut early on. Just my own theory. I don't have anything to back it up with, but I think their staff got cut early on, and they were just rushing to get out what they could. There's probably a very small window where they could turn the game around after the directors changed and they didn't meet those goals. But they had Nintendo. And honestly, I was reading on Reddit the other day, and I don't know if this is true or not. I haven't played Rage of Bahamut, but someone said that when they announced end of service for Age of Bahamut, everything just quit updating until they eventually closed it down. I think Nintendo is probably the reason we're getting to the 4th anniversary, and the reason we're getting to the November cutoff. It's the reason the game has gone on this long. I believe it's primarily Nintendo. I don't have anything to support that. I could be absolutely wrong. I think Psych Games has put a lot of love into this game. I think they've done the best they could, but they have a lot of things on their plate. I believe Princess Connect is still doing pretty good. Uma Musume essentially prints money for Cygames. That game is hugely popular. It looks really good too. I've heard there might be a global release in the works. I don't know. I'm also not real keen on getting deeply invested into a new gacha game after Dragalia Lost ends. I've been playing Fire Emblem Heroes, just doing bare minimum lately, essentially. I was playing it like mad there for about a year or two during COVID. I have Azure Lane, which I really enjoy too. And other than Dragalia, those are my only two gacha games. I've downloaded Fate Grand Order, which the story of Fate is awesome. I've seen some of it. The concept behind it is awesome. But I haven't played it much. I got into Dragalia, and now with End of Service, I have been doing a mad dash to complete all the stuff I want. As much of it as I can. My ultimate goal is to make a bunch of videos just for posterity's sake and to use as background for future YouTube videos. I've got about 41 made, maybe about 45. I've got a few on my phone. I haven't yet transferred over to my computer. But I really want to make videos with all of my roster fighting against the progenitor. So right now, I'm working to build up as many characters as I can. I've been doing auto battle for the Chapter 13 stage battle on the Byroad a ton. I had a bunch of honey, so I'm getting there. I'm trying to get as much Eldwater as I can, try to get everyone as high as I can. I'm building some characters. I recently maxed out. I haven't gone all 50 nodes yet, but Forte and Vania. I got Vania pretty recently. I've had Forte for a little while, but I haven't used her much. I think I'm going to make a Kaleidoscape video with her soon. Been a bit busy outside of the game too, though, so autoplay, while I don't really like the idea of auto-playing games, I'd rather be the one playing the game rather than the computer playing the game for me. But for this purpose, it has been very useful. Prior to this, I didn't use autoplay in Dragalia much at all, because I wanted to sit down and play it myself, with my own hands, instead of clicking on autoplay, putting the phone down, going to eat some potato chips, and coming back later. But if it were a proper console game, then I could play it at my leisure, and it wouldn't be going anywhere. Nintendo, Cygames, but it isn't. So I did get used to using autoplay. I've used autoplay a little bit in Fire Emblem Heroes. I didn't like it. Fire Emblem Heroes is a game where I want to sit down and play the game. Azure Lane is just easier on autoplay, unfortunately. because farming stages is a big part of it. And these gacha games, from my perspective, I treat them as character collection, because that's what they are. It's fun to build your characters, it's fun to collect them. I really enjoy it, which is why I was pretty slow getting into Dragalia Lost's endgame, because I just wanted to collect the characters, but financially last year was pretty rough, so I couldn't spend as much money on Dragalia Lost as I would have liked. I did spend about $40 a month still, because it wasn't. It was within my budget. It didn't hurt my finances any. I couldn't spend more than that though. I stopped spending on Fire Emblem Heroes. I spent a little bit on Azure Lane, and I've spent a little bit more recently, but there were a bunch of Dragalia Lost banners I just could not afford to go in on, and Sheila's was one of them, because I was broke on Wormite when her banner came around, and I was so sad. But what can you do? It's certainly not the end of the world. I've got Sheila now. I've been playing with her a lot, especially in Kaleidoscape, and she is awesome. I still need to go through her adventure story. I'm going to work on that today. I was going through Vania's adventure story last night. I think Vania is really cute. I like Vania. Vampires are just awesome in general. And Forte looks really cool. I have Urius. He is on my list of characters I'm going to max out before the game ends and use. I'm thinking very seriously about giving Azazel my 4 Sunlight Stones that I have left, which we got in the event bonus, because I can max him out pretty easily after that through the orbs you can get from farming campaign mode. I am planning to beat room 64 in Mercurial Gauntlet with all elements to get 4 more Sunlight Stones, because I am well aware that at the end of this month we're going to get a banner with Elysium. So I'm going to spend whatever I have left trying to get Elysium. Hopefully I get him. I either do or I don't. At this point, no use crying over it. But I have been making a lot of Dragalia videos. I'm actually on track to reach my goal of recording the very hard, or at least hard difficulty, progenitor fight with my whole roster. That is my ultimate goal. That's what I've been working towards. I'm also, in doing that, the plan is to also have the Primal Dragon weapons equipped. And I've got all of the weapons crafted, and most, if not all of them, up to level 40 unbinds. I've been figuring out the master fights a bit. Midgard Stormer has been kicking my butt. He's the first I'm going to take down. I don't think I can get them all to unbind level 60. I might. Or unbind level 80. I might just settle with level 60, which is fine by me, with the weapon bonuses, if possible. I don't think my might would be quite high enough to farm them, and I don't think I have quite enough time. Again, I am fine with that. I might also use the weapon skins from the Kaleidoscape, because those look pretty cool. So I'm reaching my goals as closely as I can, but I'm just giving the game the send-off I think it deserves. Just having fun playing it every day, getting my videos recorded, because it's fun to collect videos too for a game that's not going to be around much longer. I'll have over 100 by the time I'm done. Like I said earlier, I think I have about 41 saved on my computer, and I've got a few more on my phone that I recently recorded to put on my computer. So I've probably got about 45, 46. But that's what I've been doing in Dragalia Lost lately. I hope all of you have enjoyed this game and the anniversary, and I hope you get who you want. My dream summon, Sheila was at the top of the list. Close after would be, and in no particular order, Lucretia, Lapis, and Humanoid Mercury. But I would love to have all of the humanoid dragons. At this point, that's not going to happen. Again, I'm okay with it. It is what it is. The economy's looking very, very sour globally. And I'm sure ending Dragalia was one of those. They did it because they were looking ahead at potential economic problems. Or at least I hope they were, because the red flags were all there. But I digress. I hope y'all have a very good day, and I will talk to you later.